Guys, welcome back to another PT27 stream. I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday evening. Today we are continuing our Newcastle United FC25 Manager Career Mode. We're just going to do a quick recap and summary before we play this massive stream. I play on Legendary Mode, sliders are fair. I'm only allowed to buy 2 players per season, and we are 3/4 way through our second season. In my first season, I bought Karim Adeyemi and Luke Shaw. I broken Newcastle 70-year trophy route by winning them the Premier League and the Carabao Cup. Our Carabao Cup run was the Preston, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United. This season, we're obviously in Europe, and I decided to buy 2 more players, Danny Carvajal and James Maddison. So far this season, we have also won the Carabao Cup yet again, after winning it the other stream. We did win the Carabao Cup, the other stream, against Liverpool 3-2 in the final, so that's Newcastle's 3rd trophy under me in a season and a half. We're in the Champions League semi-final, the FA Cup semi-final, and in a very close title race with a month and half a season left to go. April the 16th, our next fixture is against Leeds United away from home, Ellen Road. So this is where we stand. 2 points behind Aston Villa in the Premier League with a month and a half left to go. Semi-finals of the Champions League, which we'll be playing against Benfica, and FA Cup semi-final against Arsenal. That's what we'll be playing today. 2 massive Premier League games in the title race against Leeds United and Manchester United, an FA Cup semi-final at Wembley against Arsenal, and a Champions League semi-final, leg 1 of 2 away from home against Benfica. What a massive stream. Last stream, we drew against Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League second leg, but because we won the first leg, we are through to the semi-finals, and we beat Aston Villa in the Premier League in a massive title race game. Of course, despite being 2 points behind our Aston Villa, you do think we can still somehow retain our Premier League title race, because, I mean, boys, Leeds United is a 15th place. They've won 1 of the last 5 games. Their attack list pretty sparse, with their defence being pretty strong. I think we should win this game. We got massive games today. Alexander Isak will probably win the Golden Boot again for the 2nd time in a row in the Premier League. He's the best striker in Europe for the last 2 seasons. But boys, it's a massive game today. Luke Shaw got injured against Aston Villa when we won against them 2-1 last stream, meaning Thibaut Livramento will be replacing him for the rest of the season. So yeah, we got massive games today. We got 2 or 3 more streams left of the season. We got, obviously, this stream, 2 massive Premier League games against Leeds United and Man United, a Champions League semi, first leg, and a FA Cup semi. And if you think about it, boys, we could actually be in shouts for a quadruple. We already won the Carabao Cup, and obviously if you win the Prem, Champions League and FA Cup along with that, that's a treble / quadruple. And obviously we're only 2 games away. I mean, boys, the Premier League is not in our hands. I do think if we won every single one of our last 5 to 8 games, we would win the Premier League title. Because I do think Aston Villa would drop some points in that last 5 to 8 games. That's not the problem. My problem is, will we do our job and win our last 5 to 8 games? That's something that we need to take care of. And I hope Aston Villa drop points so we can retain our Premier League title. Aston Villa has been ahead of the Premier League title for 90% of the season, but unlike last season where we were on top of the table for about 80% of it, we almost bottled that last few months, but we beat Aston Villa away from home. We did the hard job, but now we're playing at Elland Road away from home. So here we go. First game of the stream, it's a Premier League game against Leeds United away from home at Ellen Road against 15th place Leeds. After this, we will have a Manchester United game at St James Park. I do think we have to win this game. Out of any game we drop points in by the rest of the season, which I hope we don't drop any, this should be the easiest game. Easiest game. We've had such a promising campaign. Look at that. Alexander has got 56 Premier League goals. That's 20 goals clear of the Premier League top scoring goal record. It is a wet, rough and rainy day at Ellen Road in this ferocious atmosphere. And Newcastle just have to get on with it and play their football. They have that lingering stuff in their mind that they've got a Champions League semi and an FA Cup semi to play. And they know the Premier League title isn't in their hands as Aston Villa are 2 points clear. But they know all they have to do is keep on winning and hope Aston Villa drop those fatal points for Newcastle to snatch in front. What we can't do is drop points of our own, because that could be costly from now to the end of the season. A month and a half left to go. Season 1, we won the Prem and Carabao Cup. So far this season, we've won the Carabao Cup as well. We've got 3 massive trophies waiting possibly ahead of us, including our Premier League crown, which we are fighting for today. Here we go. Massive game, calls for massive players. We are unbeaten in the Champions League, by the way, if you wanted to know that. We won 5 out of 8 group games, drawing 3. We won both legs of the round of 16 against Bayern Leverkusen, but obviously it was close. It was Trincao early on, by the way. Trincao! Good block by Fabian Schär, had to do it. And obviously we won the first leg of the quarters, drawing the second leg. Yeah, so it's very good that we've gotten now. Obviously we could have got harder draws in the Champions League. I mean, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid and Benfica aren't the hardest teams to face to get to the final, but they're still decent. We had a really good campaign, but only the Carabao Cup won't satisfy us, and we need to focus on game by game. This is the first. 2 massive Premier League games today, by the way, boys. Here's Conceição. Christensen, he's a dangerous crosser. Carvalho gets the block in. Christensen will go again, no. Perro might wait for this. There's there. Thibaut Livramento around the back, and Pope. That's very calm from him. Bruno Guimaraes. Adeyemi sets Isak on the way. Is he on? He is. It's Alexander Isak. Oh, that's cheeky. Directly driving into the corner. It's him again. It's always him. 57 Premier League goals and still counting. He's just a beast in this Newcastle team. And Leeds United penetrated in 12 minutes. A penetrating ball from Karim Adeyemi, and Isak ran onto that like a horse, galloped his way and scored. Come on! And Newcastle United aren't going to give up the chance to win their Premier League title again that easily. Sandro Tonali just pushing off his man Pirro. Livramento's little chip, Isak's delicate pass that just misses out Adeyemi. Watch the space! It's Pirro! Joelinton denies. Schär. James Maddison, nice little turn and touch, and now here's Bruno Guimaraes to set sail away, and oh, what a ball! The goalie comes out though, so Gordon isn't going to reach Martin Dubravka there. Good finish from Isak though. Of course, he's the pinnacle of our attack. He's been the best striker in the world for the last season and a half. He really is. Quite something. Mistake! Gordon's in! Capitalises! It's all going well for Newcastle. Leeds are falling apart. Yes! What a happy trio. And Newcastle speed away. And the Magpies are enjoying this. Dubravka caught out. Gordon took no time to run into the empty net. 2-0. And it really is glory, glory Newcastle. And at a hostile away ground in a game where Newcastle's pressure was on to win, as this was an easy game, ahead of many hard games in the Prem to try and win the title from Villa, who lead it by 2 points in a moment. There were 2 important goals to settle the nerves. Oh, he's gone past him in a bit. Here! What a block by Schär! Or Pope, was it a save? Who cares? Oh my word, heroics from either the goalkeeper or Schär. Now Guimaraes, now Isak sets sails away again. Deja vu, or a centimetre, maybe an inch, maybe a toe now offside. Let's look at that again. Bruno Guimaraes doing that trademark. Oh, look at that. Margins, but what a start. It's very lively around the way, and I think Newcastle United know they're in a brilliant spot. Already got a trophy this season. They're in a semi-final of the Champions League and FA Cup, for God's sake. And the Premier League is on. Del Hart, Tonali's interception. He did really well, to be fair, with the touch. Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali will speed forward again. Not going to reach it. I mean, the FA Cup semi against Arsenal is going to be decently hard. We'll see what can happen there, and obviously anything can happen in the Champions League, I think. Oh, Pirro. Causing left and causing issues. It's in the middle. Oh, Del Hart. Nice save by Nick Pope, to be fair. Guimaraes, that's a beautiful ball to Adeyemi. He pictured that perfectly. That's so poor. That is pathetic. Why are you taking all the way round? You're not a trampoline, mate. Jesus Christ, that touch is so heavy on your foot. If Newcastle win this today, obviously they probably will stay 2 points behind Aston Villa still. But you never know. They could drop points again. Aston Villa, that win against them last stream was vital. Livramento's chip. Isak's touchdown! Oh, he's missed it. Dubravka just spreading himself wide. And Isak's unselfishness could have cost us there. I thought he was offside, Isak. He teed it up for Gordon. But it will be James Maddison to take the corner. Not too many corners scored to this season. Tonale hits it like a rocket. Gordon will collect it. Maddison hits it like a rocket as well. Gordon retains it again. Isaac! Oh, what a diving save. It was a bullet of a header. But Newcastle are enjoying themselves and sniffing and searching for the third. Look at that. Asta maybe. Any side of Martin Dubravka gets a goal. Good save though. It's a good save. It's another corner, this time from the opposite side. Dani Carvalho, the former Los Blancos man, who we probably will be playing in the final if we beat Benfica, to take the corner. Only the 2 goals from so far this season. His first one on the opening day. But he's a really good cross and a really good defender. Adeyemi coming in! Peeling round the back, tiptoeing round the Leeds defence. Oh, it's a brilliant guided header. Like a guided missile into the Leeds back of the net. It's caused damage. Newcastle have caused serious damage in 35 minutes. And it's a comfortable 3-0 lead. Oh, they're enjoying themselves. Huge pressure at the start of this game after beating Aston Villa. Not anymore. No signs of nerves, no signs of pressure. Adeyemi, really good header. Just talked about a minute ago, not scoring from too many corners. That's a beautiful delivery from Dani Carvalho, who I did also say before taking the corner, he's good at crossing, so deja vu. Cue the music. You can really hear those Newcastle fans now. Pirro. Joe Gelhardt. Set it through! Oh my word, he saved it. Boys, why is there so much space between the gap and Pirro? Oh my word, he's given it away! Oh, boys, calm down. Don't be complacent. You're 3-0 up. It doesn't matter. Goal difference can be a theme. Isak's drifted wider. Oh, that's beautiful! Stunning from Alexander Isak. It's the little magician. Cometh the man, cometh the fourth for Newcastle United. Oh, look at that, the wee feet from the man. Oh, he just sets himself up. It's 4, he speeds past Tanaka and drilled his foot in for 4. That's 2 for him, that's 4 for Newcastle on the back end of the first half. It's beautiful. It really is everything Newcastle would want to go in this game. A nice, easy start to their stream, as they do have some very hard games coming up. Arsenal in the semi-final in the FA Cup, Champions League semi-final first leg, and the hard Premier League game against Man United, so they did want this easy start, and that is half-time. Leeds are being battered, and I can finally sing the song. Leeds are falling apart again. Leeds are falling apart again. I don't need to make any subs, of course. I might make a few subs soon, as I want to rest players for the upcoming games. This is our easiest game of the day. Adeyemi, room to operate. Dubravka, who made that mistake for the second, passing out better this time. I always knew Leeds' attack wasn't good enough. I mean, they haven't scored a single one. The defence has disappointed me, though. We have only kept 3 clean sheets away from home this season, though, so I think Leeds United might fancy one of their own. I mean, I think Leeds can definitely score 1 or 2. I think Newcastle aren't that good at keeping clean sheets, despite improving their defence massively this season. Rahimi. Joe Linton's been cut inside. Joe Linton again. Oh, Joe Linton. That's a searching ball. That's missed him. Share. Oh, Nick Pope with a mistake this time. And Gelhardt causing our own concerns. Calm down, focus, boys. We did it at the end of the first half. I mean, oh, he's done it again. Oh, what did I just say? Get it out. Get it forwards. Oh my God, that's so sloppy. You're 4-0 up. You haven't won the Premier League title yet, boys. Oh, it's in. This is why we don't keep clean sheet. Oh, it's straight out. You guys are lucky. You guys are very lucky not to concede. That's a foul. I'm making some subs soon. You guys look like you're having too much fun out there. Of course, Newcastle just have to take game by game. They just have to hope Aston Villa drop points, because any droppage of points for Villa would be massively consequential for them in the title. But Newcastle have to make sure they don't drop any points either. Conceição, there's about 8 in the middle. Is anyone marking him? That's the question. That's the question. Conceição's still struggling. Conceição. Still Conceição. Cher does really well in the end. He battled hard. He battled long. But he won it. Is that going to be capped in by Danny Carvajal? It is. He goes racing away. Still going Carvajal! That was quite noble piece of play from Carvajal in the circumstances. Had many options lining up in the middle, but I think Leeds United had enough. Adeyemi, Guimaraes, Madison. Adeyemi, Guimaraes. Just one pass too many. Conceição runs. 2-on-1. No! Well, he's there when you need him, all right. It's a really good save, but it's like the parting of the Red Sea. Why is there more space there than the fucking Bernabeu? We're going to make some subs now because I do think we've got this game in the bag. Trippier, you're coming on for Cher. That's 1 sub. Longstaff on for Madison. 2 subs. Murphy on for Gordon. 3 subs. George and Isaac. Gordon can swap places. And my final sub, Burn for Livramento. So Trippier and Burn coming on in defence. Both hardly played this season. Wasn't the starting 11 in the first season. Longstaff and Murphy coming on. George, the Academy graduate. Longstaff and Murphy haven't scored a goal this season. George has. He's been very good. But yeah, that's 5 subs coming on with 20 minutes to go. We need rested players for the next 3 hard games. And of course, we know we have this game in the bag. It's a corner. Gordon. Here's Ryan George now. He's a good player. He just sprinted too fast for himself in the end. Got some nice pace there, Ryan George. I will say that. He's involved a lot in that regard. Lifted over the top. I think he's on. I think he's on. It's a nice save by Pope again. Well, he has stopped us from conceding 1 or 2 so far. Conceição, Joe Linton, Tonali, and Longstaff to clear. And Ryan George can avert. And his touches were just too big for himself, really. Conceição against Trippier, he's done him! Oh. I mean, Nick Pope is just a ridiculous goalkeeper. He saves he's like a brick wall. Look at this. He gets a touch on that, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, it's a crucial one. He deserves to celebrate, and he's keeping us with a clean sheet here. Pope comes for that. Collects it. Oh, he's just dangerous, but it works. George again, that's the 3rd time he's done that. Well, he can be a bit ambitious and frustrating sometimes, George, but so can every young player. Dan Burn, just too strong at first. But he's lost his marker. It's in the middle. It's Tonali. It's Longstaff. It's Carvajal. Well, no wonder we don't get any clean sheets in games because we're so complacent. Look at, oh my word, dazzling. Oh, Conceição. Pirro! Saved again by Pope. He still had to make quite a few saves, despite not conceding any. Corner take 80 for Leeds United. These corners have been really easy to stop so far. Longstaff, he hardly gets the time to play this season, but I think he's found Dan Burn, who wins his header, heads to down for Guimaraes. That's brilliant from Newcastle United. Murphy. Still going Murphy! Oh, no one's there. He didn't shoot because I thought I want a team goal. But no, just not meant to be. I want a clean sheet, boys. That's one thing I definitely want. A clean sheet for once in my life. Oh, we don't fancy it. Newcastle United never fancy clean sheets. It's been banged in by Pirro in the 89th minute. They deserve a goal. What a poor. They deserve a goal in the end. They've done enough for a goal. Absolutely, that's humble. Nonetheless, Newcastle's dominated. They've had the chances, they've had the good football, and they've been more clinical. Beautiful football. Longstaff touch was too much. He'll have to wait for his first goal in Newcastle Carlson starting his career, but it's full time. It's Newcastle United who win 4-1 in a crucial game. A crucial game in the Premier League title race, as we all well and know. Now this is where the games start getting tough. We obviously have a Champions League semi and an FA Cup semi after this, but an equally as hard game. Manchester United are being welcomed by Newcastle United at St James's Park. Now, they are 7th in the league, Manchester United, so they've slightly dropped off since we last played them. Looks like they have... They have Prime Anthony from 2008 on the wing. He must have came back from Real Betis on loan. I don't notice too many more players there. I mean, Miguel and Tajido, the right backs, a bit different. They haven't lost their last 5 games though, Manchester United, winning 4 of them. But they got a similar team to what you expect. Can I just say, last time I remember playing Manchester United, I absolutely smashed them. We actually beat him in the Carabao Cup final in the first season to win our first trophy. Now, boys, we're playing with the same team you see on the pitch now. Now, listen. I'm going to put Ryan George. Did you know Ryan George was actually a Manchester United fan before he joined Newcastle United's academy? So he might come on today, a Manchester United fan. Boys, you know how tough this game is going to be. This is where I think it's possible we drop points. It is possible we can drop points here. If this is a game where we drop points, I don't want to lose at your home stadium because we are much better than Manchester United this season. I mean, just look at Manchester United's defence. Their attack is decent, that's what we need to watch out for. But their defence, horrific. Johnny Evans, Maguire, you can speed past them. Our wide players are going to have fun. We're going to speed past them. Manchester United lack the pace and mobility in attack or defence. We have both of those. But Botman is going to be starting today, but boys... It should be a game we should be winning. You don't need to worry. If we draw today, it's not the worst case scenario. You've got plenty of easier games up ahead of you. This is a hard game. You're welcome to Manchester United at St James's Park. It's a big game. That Manchester United is a team I saw in real life, so there's no hard feelings. However, I would like to beat him again today, and we are playing in front of our home fans. This is a vital Premier League game, and I think if we win this, it'll put massive pressure on... It's an exciting fixture. This was the Carabao Cup final last season where we came out victorious. Manchester United welcome them. Last time we played it, we smashed Manchester United 7-3. I mean, we are so much more faster and leggy than Manchester United. It's unreal. They have one of the slowest teams in the Premier defence, that is. They do have some dangerous players in attack. Fernandez, Ahmad, they can cause danger, but they are 7th place, 23 points behind us. But here we go, it's still a hard game. It's still Manchester United who have the desire to win games, and it's still a Big Six club that we need to try and beat in a very hard game in our title race. Here's Guimaraes. Livramento. Adeyemi just tussling with Miguel. I haven't seen Miguel though, so we'll see if he's a fast player. Botman coming in behind Xerxes. He's won the advantage as well. Gordon waiting for Isak to play that 1-2. He's in behind here, Anthony Gordon early on. Guimaraes, and I think it's Harry Maguire. Is that Maguire who's just fallen over to get his head in the way of Guimaraes' shot? Whether it was or not, that's heroic. Obviously, they're not the fastest, Maguire and De Ligt, as I already said. So, you just have to outpace them, and then you should... Oh, I didn't say you had to watch out for their attack. Oshua Xerxes! Really nice reach from... Pope Fernandez! Ooh, that one's whiffed wide, but why? Where's the runners? Who's helping Livramento? Fernandez just outstretched. Where are they? He could have squared it, Joshua Zirkzee. But, well, the Magpies are in fine voices today. They know how good Newcastle are being at the moment. Carvajal. Gordon. Former Spurs player, James Maddison! Oh, it was a real cracker which almost funded the back of the net. Well, it's worth a go. It really was. It's set up. No, look at that. Keeper's not having it. It's just an inch wide. It's unfortunate because it would have been a cracker. Only 6 goals for Maddison this season. I think 7. He's been a really good assister since coming to the football club, though. And he's managed to win a trophy as well. Maddison had it on. Nice header. He's not small. He's not a tall player, but it's a nice header. Still, United have it back with Kobbie Mainoo. Nice Danny Carvajal. Damares. Isaac. Maddison again! Oh! Just wide again. That's 2 shots in 3 minutes. He's so unlucky. So unlucky not to at least one of them hit the back of it. That was even closer. Yes, maybe argue he should be passing or driving on slightly more, but why not have a crack when it opens up for you? Maguire. Just nice pressing from Newcastle, causing the error. Tonali. Maddison again! Not quite this time. Fernandes. He's not the fastest player even, Fernandes, despite his magician in advance. Newcastle starting well though, but unfortunately James Maddison who've had the shots. Mason Mount. Joshua, he's offside, surely offside! Ref! Any chance, ref? Ref! Is that Christian Pulisic? When did he play for Man United? Oh, boys, it's so easy to let Zirkzee turn and find the pass. There's no one in 5 yards of him. Danny Carvajal and Shea don't get tight enough. They lead Pulisic in a massive gap. It's an easy touch and an easy finish. Nick Pope gets a rest on it. It's not enough. And despite the early pressure United have sustained, it's 1-0 to them. It's a massive possible dent in our title race. Calm down, boys. Keep playing your football. It's just lucky. I didn't know Christian Pulisic played for Manchester United. I mean, poor defending. All of you are on Zirkzee. You don't do well enough on Zirkzee, by the way. And then even then, no one marks Pulisic. And he's a good player, Pulisic. Don't get me wrong. Maddison rolls it down the wing to Anthony Gordon. Isaac. That's a catch. Kick long. A few headers in there. Mason Mount. We were 3-1 down against United last season at Old Trafford. We actually came back to draw 3-3. Carvajal! Will be a free kick to United in a very dangerous position. I think Bruno Fernandes might hit this, you know. Oh, he doesn't. He crosses it in instead. Tonali. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't shoot Fernandes. There was room to it. Maybe saw Fabian Schär on the line. Tonali, ponderous. I hope someone's there. Schär. It's not where I wanted to go. Never a foul, ref. Never a foul. Never a foul. It's just poor refereeing, in my opinion. When do you see that given as a foul in modern day football? All the time. Oh, Schär's there. Botman hurries with it. Tonali finding Guimaraes. Isaac, who loves to play against United. Just maybe actually too early there to thread in Anthony Gordon, or maybe the wrong ball. It's Nick Pope who will have to come out for that! Punches it away because that was needed threat. And it's Manchester United's ball. Mason Mount. Moussa Mazwari. Still Mason Mount for Manchester United. Mazwari. Schär. That's Yemi. And he's Isaac. Oh, Delict's not been done necessarily. He's done well to catch up with him. Gordon's header just over the bar. He was arriving like a rocket. Almost slow motion that. That cross was brilliant. Man United defending decently well, I must say. Our attack is not that well, as I said. I thought their defence was going to be slightly more open than this. Still, the wingers haven't had much time on the ball so far. I mean, Gordon's hardly touched the ball. Adeyemi's touched the ball a few times, but he's offered to, instead of running, aim for Isak, which is fair enough. You would aim for the Premier League top scorer, wouldn't you? Still. Nice play from Newcastle to play out. That's brilliant, in fact. This time, Gordon has it. There's a threat! It's in! It's plunging in fact, on the salvation of half-time. Newcastle erupt into white and black joy. Come on! That's what happens when you run at Manchester United. The wingers exposing, they're too slow to get back. And it's a plungered shot from Anthony Gordon to get Newcastle level at half-time in a vital Premier League game. That's vital for Newcastle. Oh, Lissandro Martinez, a vital challenge on the stroke of half-time. That's 1-1. That's half-time. What a blockbuster of a match. Oh, Newcastle applied early pressure on Man United, but it's Christian Pulisic who found United the early lead. Newcastle pressed after that, but they weren't getting their wide players in the game. But the first time Anthony Gordon actually ran at a player, he smashed it in from a decently tight angle past Karnadeski. It's 1-1 at half-time, and I think we have only actually conceded 2 or 3 shots and done well to defend it. I didn't even know Christian Pulisic played for United. Here's Mainu. Mount. Xerxes wants it through the middle. Miguel. Mount. Vital game this, by the way, boys. We need to get our wide players more involved in this half. That's what happened when you saw what happens when Gordon got involved. He scored. That's the first. Oh, Mount's gone so wide. Thank God for that. It looked dangerous. Miguel puts the cross in. Bruno Guimaraes confident he wins it. Is he on? He's not. He's not. I mean, I wanted to play it earlier, but the touch from... What a ball from the lick. Hernandez. Miguel. Livramento spotted that. Adeyemi goes searching. Just boys, you don't need to play balls like that. You don't need to play balls like that. You don't need to play balls like that. You don't need to rush it. You can run at them. That's another problem with the first half. We were rushing it. We were rushing our attacks. You don't need to do that against United. They aren't City or Liverpool. They aren't a good Champions League side where you need to play super balls to break them apart. You just need decent football. Look, play the wide ball and run. Now it's Adeyemi prowling. He's beaten him. Away from Gordon. Carvajal. It's a scramble. It's a scramble of the scrambles. It's Adeyemi. Crossed it into the box. Away from Isak. Sunted away by Mount. Cher had to win that and did. That's very lucky from Mason Mount. Cher troll. Pulisic. That's very lucky from Pulisic. Straight out and it poked though, so luck ran out. Adeyemi. Guimaraes snorting! Oh, the captain stepped up when we needed him most. It's the trademark Chavella. Oh, and embrace the deafening noise. St James's Park, really noisy now. I told you, just a bit of football. Look how open United are. Just a simple curved ball around the decoy Maguire. Oh, it's spectacular. It's magic from the magician. And it's 2-1 to Newcastle. Yes! Massive game in a title race. Newcastle could be going first. I haven't looked at the league table before the... Oh! Oh, sure, Xerxes intercepted at the last. Guimaraes, this is where Newcastle can start profiting again. They're profiting. Hope. Not what I expected from Danny Carvajal. Is Mazwari. Could be Mainu. Just decent football. Here's Anthony Gordon. Stretches those legs again. Gordon! Just misses the target. That would have finished it off. Fabian Schär coming off for Dan Burn. There is 20 minutes left. And this 2-1 sparse, tight lead Newcastle have to be retained. I'm bringing on Ryan George for Karim Adeyemi. A lifelong Manchester United fan before he joined Newcastle United's academy at 17. And since then he has scored 5 goals and assisted 4 games in crucial cup games. He actually helped us get to the Carabao Cup final this season. He's coming out now for the experienced Karim Adeyemi. An ambitious sub of 20 minutes left, but he's got the experience. He's got the passion on big stages like this. He hasn't had much bigger nights than this, Ryan George. And let's see what he can do. Jadon Sancho. I haven't seen Anthony today, have you? Pope going long. Gordon receives. Oh, I told you, you don't need to play balls like that, Isaac. Just play some nice football and they'll be overrun. Mahrez. Ryan George twisting and turning against Harry Maguire. Botman in the way, crucially. Crucial cross from Ryan George into Anthony Gordon! Fizzed all the way through and in! Oh, that's the sealer! Yes! A superb cracker from Gordon. From the right to the left. Ryan George, what a pick out. On a big night like this, he shines as much as Gordon's delicious power through volley descends Newcastle crazy. We have beaten Manchester United and we're going to go over the top of the league or very near to it on a good night at St James's Park. And it's good that we've won both our Premier League games today, as they were vital. Mason Mount with a cute little turn. Joshua Zirkzee for United. United led early on, but Newcastle's extra legs, Newcastle's pressure, Newcastle's pace and mobility, and their constant pressure have done United. Because United couldn't offer too much more on attack, with Bruno Fernandes not being his usual today. Here's Jadon Sancho though. Bustling down the wing here, Sancho. He's done by Tonali. And he's trying to find Ryan George, who produced that special cross for Agate in the middle. Pulisic misses his chance. Pope looking for Ryan George, in fact. Poor header. Rasmus Højlund, he's a flop, isn't he? Oh, I say that, and then he's gifted Pulisic. Oh, what a save by Nick Pope. Last kick of the game, and I think no matter what happens here, we win. Maguire coming onto it. Full time, Newcastle win both their Premier League games today against Manchester United and Leeds United. Just piles the pressure on Aston Villa. They led early on United, but from then on, the equaliser, Newcastle controlled the game. Na. Wow, just after playing 2 Premier League games against United and Leeds and beating them both, we now have our 2 non-Premier League games. An FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, I think, yep, and a Champions League semi-final leg 1. These are the most 2 important games of the stream, because no matter what happened against Manchester United and Leeds, know how important they were. If we would have dropped points in those 2 games, the Premier League would have still been possible to win. If we lose this game and the Champions League first leg, it becomes very sparse to win. We have played Arsenal in another domestic competition before, the Carabao Cup, where we beat them on penalties in the quarter-finals last season. And of course, they were in the title race against us last season as well, but we just about edged it. So it's going to be a good battle, as we had some good games against Arsenal before. Let's see. I haven't played Arsenal in quite a while, it feels like. So let's see what team they got. Oh, yeah, that's a good team. That's a good team. That's a very good team. I mean, just look at that. That is a good team. Of course, our attack slightly lacks, I believe, but of course they got Saka and Odegaard to provide it. Their defence doesn't look good as usual. I mean, why is Tomiyasu, Gaia and Taya there? But either way, we have shown we can beat Arsenal before. Well, here's the FA Cup semi-final. This competition, we got knocked out in the first round last season to Tottenham Hotspur, which massively affected my board rating. But we are on the brink of being in the final this season, as we are facing Arsenal in the semi-finals. It's been a mix of an easy and a hard run. We started off pretty easily against Fleetwood, beaten 3-0, but since then, it has not been easy at all. I mean, no, sorry, we've had 2 easy games in this FA Cup. I mean, we battered Wigan 4-0 and battered Fleetwood 3-0. They were 2 generally easy games. However, 2 of these games have been decently hard. We had to beat Manchester City at the Etihad 4-2, and we had to beat the Premier League leaders Aston Villa on penalties. So, you know, it's not exactly easy. Obviously, we can't be complacent today. We know how good of a team Newcastle are. We're playing at the Wembley Archers. We were in here a few streams ago against Liverpool in the Cup final, which we won. But obviously, our record at Wembley is pretty good, as you know. But we just have to be careful today, boys. As we know, Arsenal have a brilliant defence. And of course, Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard are the 2 hut watchers today. What I'm saying is if you see Saka and Odegaard on the ball, fucking attack them. Aggressive, shove them off the ball. I don't care if you use the dark arts today and foul Saka and Odegaard. You get them off the ball, but you do need to be disciplined. Do not get a man sent off in this long tie. I say this in every cup tie, in every Champions League game. If this goes to extra time, you give all your best. If this goes to penalties, you give all your best. We have won 3 out of 3 penalties in the last season and a half, so I think we'd be confident if it came to that. But try and win it in normal time, boys. You're playing at Wembley. Show the fans why you go to the FA Cup final. Let's do it, boys. If we win this, we'll be in an FA Cup final, a Champions League semi-final, on the brink of near the end of the Premier League season in a title race. And of course, we've already won the Carabao Cup. This is a massive game at Wembley. A massive game at Wembley. This FA Cup campaign ended so early last season, but it's gone deep into the semi-finals this season. And we're playing against Arsenal. But the nerves are ringing. The nerves are jingling. Only 4 teams left in the FA Cup. I'm not sure who we'd be playing in the final if we beat Arsenal, but let's not worry about that. Let's take game and game. Arsenal want sweet revenge for stealing their Premier League and Carabao Cup dreams away from them last season. But Newcastle just want to keep on going, taking game by game. Will it be the Gunners or will it be the Magpies to go through? It is the FA Cup semi-final. And of course, there is controversy whether the FA Cup semi-final should be played at Wembley or not, or Wembley should be saved just for the final. My opinion, it should just be saved for the final, but it's better for smaller teams that reach the semi-final to experience Wembley. Here we go, boys. Look at the dream. They've had the feeling of the other domestic cup, Carabao Cup, Newcastle, but their trophy first isn't going to be first by the Carabao Cup. They want the FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League. It looks like we'll be either playing Fulham or Chelsea in the final, but as Fulham are 2-0 up, it's likely to be Fulham. And big players, big games need to shine in the spotlight today if you want to win. That man there, Alexander Isak, could be a key player to help us through today when we need him the most. Hasn't scored many against Arsenal, but out of most teams he's scored against, buddy. Who's crucial is Livramento. How are Amy? Just touch gone wrong here. Saka. His first run. Martin Odegaard. Attack him, attack him. Show him pressure. Nice. Leandro Trossard against Livramento. Livramento too strong, too quick, too good. That's what you want to see. His share. Sandro Tonali just snapped away from Gordon. Back, boys, back. Watch him. Nice Carvajal. Hear the noise in this semi-final. Here's Havertz. Watch Odegaard. Watch Odegaard. Nice. Odegaard, no! Offside won't count, and it's on ultimate anyway. I need to change it to legendary. Oh, I forgot to change the Premier League ball to the FA Cup ball. Oh, it doesn't matter. Is Adiemi early on, by the way? Up goes Isa! It only took 1 minute and 32 seconds. Delirium. Bedlam at Wembley. The white and black Magpies sing and Joyce. Oh, it's beautiful. I said key players on key matches. The key player signs. I'm not a betting man, but to bet for him to score would be the right bet to do. Come on! He beats the bag, 2 minutes in. Arsenal behind, Newcastle rejoice. An early goal to settle the nerves. And that's Wembley. One of the fastest goals in the FA Cup semi-final. Alexander Isak continues his goal-scoring run and just goes on and on. And Newcastle take a lead in Wembley. A crucial lead in Wembley. What a cross by Karim Adeyemi. So inviting. And Isak finishes like a king. Like the best striker in the world, and that's why he is Havertz. How long will that lead last on to? Livramento latches onto it. Anthony Gordon retained possession. Isak can be set away again. Isak's on two! Oh! Two in quick succession. Arsenal on the floor. Mikel Arteta on the floor. Stunning scenes at Wembley. It's him again. It's 2 in 2 minutes. Arsenal blown away, ripped to shreds. What an emphatic finish. I was so surprised how Isak lifted it. I was shocked. It's superb. Isak are carrying Newcastle to a final. 6 minutes in, 2-0. The best possible start at Wembley. What's happening, boys? That's a brilliant... The passion to get 2 goals in 6 minutes is quite crucial. Now here's Odegaard. Arsenal stunned. No one thought it would be like this. Odegaard, Schär is there, Livramento's there, Tonali's there. Maddison hoists it forward and Gordon can stretch those legs. Isak's header blocked by Christian corner. Pressure piling up on Arsenal. I'm clapping this. This is brilliant. 2 absolutely world-class finishes from Isak in 6 minutes. Arsenal probably shell-shocked. They really are. I'm shell-shocked. That finish from Isak is wow. Yes, it's a goal he should be scoring, but Isak, just that trademark run he loves to make. Trossard, Livramento doing him again. Botman. Collected by Mikel Merino, and now Trossard, and now... Leandro Trossard! First save for Nick Pope. That was a nice hand, had to be. Odegaard, Havertz, Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz! It's another brilliant save by Nick Pope. Mikel Merino back in! And it's missed everybody, including Trossard. The offside flag eventually went up, but that's nice defending from Newcastle, considering the heating circumstances. Adeyemi. Gordon just keeps that in. Carvajal sweeping it to Gordon again, just struggles to keep it in. Not accurate. Saka tried the turn. Carvajal says no. Schär. Patience, not being complacent is key now. Keep that 2-goal lead for as long as possible. Is Adeyemi? Give it! I think that's either Isak came off his heel or it's a crucial tackle from Arsenal to deny a hat-trick. Raya, nice pressure from Newcastle again, forcing the error, as I say. Mikel Merino strides on. Trossard with his 3rd run against Livramento. Livramento's won all 3 of them. What a player. Well, when Shaw got injured, I don't think, wow, we're going to be struggling here because Livramento is a good right back. Gordon's turn, Gabriel's Chester. I'm done.
I was going to do... What? We were playing.
Nope, that sound like... Well, Newcastle have this semi-final in real control now. It's a corner. What a third would do for this crowd. Oh, Guimaraes didn't opt to shoot. Madison instead. He's punched it! Isak shot! Oh, he's not a winger though, is he, Isak? Now he's chasing back Gaia. Drossard for the 4th time against Tivo Livramento. Oh, that's... Oh, how rolled it round to Gordon. He's acting in the middle, but Gabriel's doing well. Stopped further movement, and he's conceded the corner. Adeyemi peeling off Gabriel. And you don't see that too often. Gabriel getting done in the air. It's quite obvious where he's going to throw that in the end. Here's Gaia. Well, I know Arsenal can still get back into this. They've got the attack to do it, and Newcastle can be complacent in defence at times. Gordon twisting! And Gordon looking to drill it down Raya's throat. It's another corner, but Arsenal starting to shake again. Now the opposite side this time. Danny Carvalho to swing it in. Adeyemi again, chesting it! Saved Gordon of Martin Odegaard, who had to last resort ditch tackle. Oh, look at if he wasn't there, that might have gone in, you know. James Madison again. You know he'll be looking for again. Karim Adeyemi against Gabriel again. Guimaraes. Sven Botman deflected, and a touchy free kick to Newcastle must have struck the hand of Joshua Kimmich. And it is a promising free kick here, 5 minutes before the stroke of the half, for James Madison. The former Spurs player with a free kick maybe 10 yards outside the box against David Raya. And he has scored 2 free kicks this season. Madison hit the bar a few times. Here we go. The wall's been lined up. 5 minutes before the half. A third goal would put this beyond doubt. Nick out, well, they've got a tall wall, that's for sure. I'm not going to doubt that. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Place your bets. Hold your breath. Madison! Oh, ball witching in the moment. Drinking cups of beer. Crank up the music, because this could be a brilliant performance. A stunning free kick to pierce the back of the Arsenal net. Raya didn't see that coming. Arsenal didn't see it coming, but James Madison did. As soon as he hits it, I know it's in. The wall didn't look big enough to stop what was coming. Fabulous. Doing it on the biggest stage of all. Wembley. It is 3-0 to Newcastle. And Arsenal have no time to rest on their morals. Saka now. Hasn't had a lot of the ball in this game. Pope. Adeyemi tussling. Guimaraes. He's spotted Gordon for 4! The lead grows and grows as Newcastle's odds are becoming ridiculous. Yes! Ah, it's beautiful football. Arsenal undone again for the 4th time in one half of football. It's getting better and better at Wembley. Who would have expected this? 4-0. Yes! And on the stroke of the half as well. Incredible performance from Newcastle. One of their best is Saka. Oh, Havertz is running in here though. Arsenal's first real chance. 4-1. 4-1 on the stroke of the half. Why are you dancing? We're losing 4-1. Newcastle still ahead by 3 goals, but it's just a bit of a twist in the tail on the stroke of half time. Havertz just running for a bit too easily there, and Powell's at home. But still, a 3-goal lead is so commanding for the Magpies. We're having a field day at Wembley. We're in control at Wembley. We're leading at Wembley, and most importantly, the final is staring us in the face. 4 goals scored against Arsenal in one half of football, including a stunning James Madison free kick and 2 early Alexander Isak's goals to open the occasion. But wow, Arsenal only with 2 free shots this match. It's been incredible, boys. Every single one of you out there showed passion, shown fight, worked for every ball and just played beautiful football. Just don't need to be complacent in the second half. If we get another goal, it's done. And obviously, I think 3 goals up, we shouldn't bottle this. This should be a game to see out and get to the final. Well, I didn't think I'd be in this commanding position at the start of the game. I thought Arsenal would maybe even go in front for us. I generally thought Arsenal would have put up a bigger fight than this. Certainly in the first half anyway. But it is the FA Cup. It is a domestic competition. You don't know what can happen. And I hope for our sake, nothing happens from here on out and we can just see this out. Because there's still nerves around the stadium. Arsenal have that attack in them. I mean, another goal and they're only 2 goals behind. So that's common logic. Adeyemi. Maddison. Gordon's breaking through again! Oh, crucial block by Gabriel. But I think Gordon showed his intentions with his body. Way too much there. But it's early. Look at that. Just has to swerve past Gabriel. Maybe look for Isaac in the middle. It's a corner again for Newcastle. So many corners that are piled pressure on Arsenal so often in this game. Adeyemi! Just bustling away from Gabriel and the bullet header drifting past Rice's goal. Really good performance of every ball. We've won every header. We've pressed so well. And we've marked Trossard and Saka so well. So well, look at this. Trossard's like 5th run against Thiago Livramento. And he stopped them again. Really positive in attack as well. I mean, 2 goals early on. Just really nice. Hold on a minute. Here's Havertz. Saka in the middle. Why didn't he come out? Calm down. 4-2. Arsenal have pulled it back to 2 goals now. Boys, just calm down, yeah, because this is not good. I mean, I don't know why Nick Pope doesn't come up there. The ball rolls slowly to Saka. And if he closes down the angle, there's a low chance of him scoring. But he waits. I know this is really poor to let 2 balls in from Havertz for 1 and 2 to Saka, but he has to be coming out. Arsenal back in the game. A goal, 10 minutes either side of half-time. And this isn't looking so comfortable for Newcastle now. It's 4 goals up at one point. Now only 2 goals up. And 2 goals is a lot. It's not enough, though. Still leaves us with work to do, maybe. Mahrez, that's handball. Surely another free kick. Or was it in the box, which is why I wasn't given, because I don't turn on handballs. Penalties. Don't be complacent. Don't be complacent now, boys. I'm actually a bit scared now that Arsenal will get another. If they get another, we're in trouble. Big, big trouble. Nice defending. Adeyemi, Gordon snarling up. Gordon playing. Gordon rolling into his up for the hat-trick! He's the man of the moment at Wembley. And how? 5-2. It's engrossing football from Newcastle to shut down Arsenal's chances. That is surely the final upon us. No. United. Martin Odegaard. Kimmich. Marino. But what a final. 5 goals scored against Newcastle and Arsenal in 60 minutes is very good. We had to be very tip-top. I mean, our attack's always been good, but this is a good performance. Into the middle. Saka just wide. Just wide. Oh, I'm very proud of this team now. This campaign's been good. Carla House crosses block, but he has found a winger in the end, but the opposite winger. Fizzed in. Saka makes the run, but Trossard will receive it. Livramento's had him in his pocket so far. And Trippier. And Livramento. And Adeyemi. Mahrez rolled into... Look at the numbers! It's a party! Oh, but if it's going to Gordon, who was an inch offside, just got too excited. And wasted chance for Newcastle. Did go in the net, but offside. Dan Burning in the header. Adeyemi. Isaac. Maddison fakes it beautifully! And Gordon shot wide. That would have been the cherry on the icing on the cake. Well, Alexander Isak, who gets a standing ovation from the white and black fans from Wembley for his beautiful hat-trick in an FA Cup semi-final. Can't do it in much more bigger nights than that in club football. apart from the Champions League, and the final, of course. But yeah, he's done well, and he's going off to Joe Linton. As we know, we've won this game. We've got an important game next. I think we've done really well to block Arsenal's attack today. I think, Havertz, Saka, Trossard, they've all been blocked really well. He has scored a goal, Saka, but we've done really well. Look at him. There's so many defenders either side. Oh, Havertz. Slightly back in the game. 2 goals in 13 minutes. That's a goal every 7 minutes. So they are back in the game, Arsenal. And just like saying that, they have scored 3. Arsenal, which is giving the ball away again here, boys. And now we do need to be careful, because I don't want to concede another and then things get nervy from a position where nothing should have been nervy. There's 2 goals up. I'm not scared, but fucking hell, 1 goal up and it's the end for me. 1 goal up and I might have a heart attack. Saka! It's in. It's in. I don't believe it. 9 minutes left. 5-4. Calm down. Are we bottling this? Are we bottling this? 3 goals up with 15 minutes left. Conceded 2 goals in 5 minutes. And Arsenal only behind by 1 goal now. They are back in this contest. But they don't have much time left. They have maybe 1 more chance at the most. Keep ball is the cry. Keep ball is the cry. Keep it in the corner. I did say we'd have to do a bit of dark arts in this game, if it came to it. Keep it in the corner. Keep it in the corner. Keep it in the corner. Am I time wasting in career mode? I absolutely am. Oh, if he intercepts this, Full time, ref, surely. Surely. Newcastle headed for the final. Oh, what a night. They got all so unbelievably nervy in the last 20 when it shouldn't have. I don't care. Isak's hat-trick really has sent Newcastle through. And with 1 more game left of the stream, won 2 Premier League games massively and an FA Cup semi-final. So now, and I don't know if we're playing Chelsea or Fulham in the FA Cup final, but we are in a commanding position. The treble could actually be on. I'm not even joking. We are doing very good in the Premier League title race. It's a very close battle who wins the title. We've already won the Carabao Cup. We are in an FA Cup final. So in the last month of the season, FA Cup final. You could almost say Premier League final, as we got a few games to go whether to win the title or not. And we're in a Champions League semi-final. So here we go, playing against Benfica, AFC Benfica, away from home. And this is the last game in the stream. This is to make it 4 games of the stream. And this is crucial. Champions League semi-final against Benfica. Oh no, they do have a good team. They haven't lost in the last 5 games. Look at that. Oh, Pavlidis, Di Maria, Dekoglu. Jesus Christ, that's not an easy team. Well, Newcastle United will have to give it everything tonight. Everything tonight if they want to win this. We are playing away from home against Benfica at the Estadio do SL Benfica Stadium. I do not care how much time you waste here. I could not care less. Like we did against Atletico Madrid, control the game. Be very slow on goal kicks, throw-ins, corners, but get that goal. We haven't lost in the Champions League so far, and we are in the semi-final. Obviously, not losing is important going back to St James's Park, because if we take a draw or a win to St James's Park, we have a massive advantage. This is a Champions League semi-final. Must. Try and win. Let's go, boys, let's go. Gimrai suspended. It's one of the biggest nights in Newcastle United's career mode. Champions League semi-final. We dreamt to be here, boys. Oh, the Champions League semi-final. What a night. It would be one of my biggest wins in a manager career if we can win against Benfica away from home in the Champions League semi-final, leg one. Did I think we were going to get it? Oh, look at that. If we win against Benfica, we'll be either playing PSG or Real Madrid in the final. Jesus Christ. Well, locked in, because you don't get too many bigger nights than this in career mode football, especially for me. I've been in Champions League semi-finals in career modes, but I haven't been in one for quite a while. And here we go. Anthony Gordon, early on, sprinting here. Can't be complacent, got to be disappointed. Oh, Maddison! That's not good. That is so lack of discipline. What's the ref gonna say? Oh, it's a yellow, thank God. Could have been worse. It's the first caution, less than 2 minutes into a semi-final, which isn't good for the former Spurs man. A dangerous tackle to make. Never winning the ball there. I know his intentions. Joe Linton. Maddison picks it up pretty much straight away. Isak's ball intercepted. It's Pavlidis who leads the charge. Pavlidis, Botman in the way. Tonali just too slow on that, and you can't be slow in games like this. Di Maria! It's a rainy night and it's Stadio Benfica, but it is a vital night. We need key players to shine today. Alexander Isak is the Champions League top scorer, so often comes up in big moments for us. And after winning the FA Cup semi, we think, is Di Maria, former United player, former PSG player. Oh, offside. Carvajal, who's used to Champions League nights like this. Nick Pope's thunderous ball, which could, if it would have broke to Adiemi, it would have been dangerous. Gomez. Ritchie. Share in the way, just very strong, very nice. Botman. Nerves are kicking in, and that won't help. Atacoglu. Botman sizes him up, sizes up his options. Botman just sending him over. It's an opportunity here. Share struggling. Tonali struggling. Share having a boot at it. Share again. Is that handball? I don't know. I don't care because the ref hasn't given it. Joelinton stepping in crucially. And Amy can make some yards. He's rolled it in for Isaac if he can challenge for it. It's crucial defending to stop the best striker in the league. Botman's header rising up. Adeyemi's searching ball to Madison. Joelinton. Oof! Adeyemi spun a shot. Trubin had to get something onto it. It's a corner. It's James Madison. Away. Gino Liveramento's touch let them all down. He was sizing up his options there, to be fair. Correas. Where's the runners? Nice shot. Oh, he's been beat. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, Di Maria, he's missed it. Yes. Still a chance. Botman away. Escaping by the hair of the post. How did he not score? I don't care because he didn't. Oh, that's a foul. Surely got me first, or at least more of me than the ball. I guess not. Fair refereeing, I guess. Consistent. Botman in the way. Isaac chasing, following up. What a chance for Di Maria. Thank God it didn't go in. Joelinton, Adeyemi chasing. Newcastle not causing too many problems for Benfica so far. Maybe it's the nerves, maybe it's the lack of ball they've had, but all I know is we need to start playing better in attack because Benfica aren't doing too much, but when they have too much to the ball, they look dangerous. Here's Gordon. Here's Madison. Can Gordon keep that in? He definitely can. There's a few challenges here on Gordon, which I'm not accepting. He's stronger than that, Gordon. He doesn't usually go down way too easily. Carvalho's header's quite poor. Di Maria might fancy this run. Oh, he's done Botman again. Di Maria. There's a few options sizing up! Oh, right across the face. Thank God. Thank God. Offside. Botman. It's 30 minutes that have favoured Benfica. Botman in the way. Gino Livermento just taking an extra touch round his man. Adeyemi. Carvalho. Madison. Gordon. Not too much coming up for Newcastle so far. Not nothing for Newcastle so far, which is unlike them. They usually get many more chances or runs than this, but they haven't had a single shot apart from Adeyemi's long shot to test Truba. Nothing has happened for them, and it's concerning. Too concerning. They have a majority of the ball. We just haven't had time to break him up. Here's Botman. Massive moments. Massive defenders. Massive plays. Botman and Cher struggling. Tonali giving width. It's a scramble in there. It's Pavlidis. It's blocked. It's forced. Pavlidis. And the piling pressure. I mean, fuck's sake. Clear it! Just clear it! This 37 minutes... Oh, that is lazy. Lazy. And Pavlidis just falls to him kindly. You can't do that in a Champions League semi-final. Done nothing in attack. It's been really poor on the ball. And it's been decently poor off the ball, I must say. I knew it was offside. Tonali's instant response, but he was an inch offside, and I did think he was offside as soon as the ball came in to Adeyemi. He was offside, that's why I didn't celebrate. It's been really poor, to be fair, boys. We've done nothing in attack at all. That's what's concerned me more. Defence not terrible, but has been very open at times. And that the goal we conceded, that is... I mean, how do you defend that in football? Not being asked to put a bit more oomph into it, to clear the ball. Gordon's ball rolling up to Danny Carvalho. Carvalho swings it in, Gordon! Pushed away to... just really poor. Really is really poor. We're coming up to half time, and it's not the 45 minutes the undefeated team in the Champions League expected. Only 1-0, maybe a bit lucky. Di Maria had a chance, hit the post. Adeyemi had a long shot with Stestituba, but it's Pavlidis' goal after really poor clearancing and defending, sloppy from Newcastle. Boys, I don't want to get pissed here, but you have to do better. Well, what happened to the first 3 games of the stream? Everything we did is wasted. Where's the runs? Where's the commitment to get men forward? And defending as well is all over the place. Put your foot through it. Don't lazily kick it backwards. You're not Casemiro at Real Madrid. I need to see so much more in offensive. They've had so much of the ball. There's not enough aggression. Every time we let them get right up to the edge of the box, and that's when we start putting tackles in. And that's dangerous. That's not Newcastle. We're a high-pressing team. We press from the off. We try. We press. We never give up. And we've had 1 shot, 2 shots. Crosses have been poor. There's not enough people coming in the box. It's all over the place. Just need to see more commitment. Do you want to play in the Champions League final? Do you want to play in the Champions League final? Doesn't look like a team that's been unbeaten in 8 games. It doesn't. Looks really sloppy. Looks really poor. Looks really lazy. 1-0 is lucky. Should be 2 or 3, really. Should be 2 or 3. I need to see some immediate effects of why some of you are coming off. We need to get tighter. We need to get closer. And as we get on the run, I want to see fast pace attacking. Responses needed. First goal in this game is vital. Fucking hell, boys. 1-0. That's lucky. Very lucky, but they don't deserve to be anything else but losing. An interesting ball from Adeyemi. It's actually a very poor one. Go on to the back stick! Jonathan! The centre half levelling! Yes! A ridiculous response 3 minutes into the half. These are special scenes. Gordon skinned his man. That's the run. I told you we need a hero. I told you we needed to commit more runners. I didn't expect the centre-back to go galloping up to make his mark. His 4th goal in 2 seasons. And that's the one he'll remember for life. Come on! And the Seattle Benfica Stadium has quieted down to silence. That's what you want. And that's what we needed. Come on. Finally, Gordon beats his man. Finally, it's fast. And finally, Joe Linton. Out of any player, I would expect him to score, not him. Adeyemi, a bit poor. Tonali latching onto it, and now can Newcastle. They're committing numbers forward again. Joe Linton, Gordon, Isaac! Oh, missed it. But this is much better for Newcastle. Normally, he would bury that. He would absolutely bury that normally. He's like, I think he has to take a touch. If he takes a touch, he's still... Yes, he might have gone wide, maybe that's the fear, but he still has plenty of time and an even better chance. But usually, that's a good chance for his quality. But the game has just ramped up in the stakes. The game has just become even better. This is much better. The last 7 minutes have been better than Newcastle's first whole 45. Press, nice, press. Press, press. Press, nice. Let him get a second on the ball, nice. He's off, surely. Okay, he's not off. Nice, Botman, nice share. Crucial foot in the way. Gordon. Tonali, who's galloping up, who's waiting. Gordon slipped it in, yes! Turn around in 10 minutes. The Champions League top scorer does it again. It's beautiful, it's stylish, it's crucial, it's pivotal. And Newcastle might just lead at the Estadio Benfica. That pass is good, that pass is good, it's quality. The Magpies, that away end, is really singing their heart out now. Yes! What a night. 10 minutes, 2 crucial goals. It's a quite astonishing turnaround. And just how things can change. Alexander Isak, supplied by Anthony Gordon, doesn't fluff up that chance. And always is a big player in these nights. But now is Benfica coming the other end. Nick Pope does well to hang on to it. Livramento shunted it down the wing, and Adeyemi. That's a brilliant pass to Anthony Gordon. The header's just missed the mark though. Oh, 2 brilliant goals. Newcastle have just ramped it up in the second half. Maybe they took my press conference to heart at half time, who knows. Botman's there, Cher is there. Newcastle aren't giving up any ball. Oh shit, oh fuck's sake. 2-2, Benfica do hit back. They do hit back in the 66th minute, it's 2-2. And just when I thought it was party time, Fabian Cher and Botman don't put commitments in. And Livramento's behind his man in the box. Still a much better 20 minutes here. But they do have an equaliser. Adeyemi, that's absolutely quality. Look at that. He's like Yamin Yamal on the wing! What a chance again. Alexander Isak, another crucial chance that he misses. I know he just scored a few minutes ago, but he's missed 2 decent chances in this game. Nice. Pressure him. Oh. Carvajal's never going to catch up with him there. Oh! Crucial save by Nick Pope, by the way. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. 20 minutes left, it's getting heated now. It's going, well, it's starting to turn the tide. It turned from Benfica's way to Newcastle's way. But after equalising, after Livramento got a yellow card, when Benfica having a dangerous free kick on the edge of the box, things could turn around again in 7 minutes. A poor challenge, it really is. I think Newcastle are just feeling the heat here, and I think he may shoot. He has to shoot. He is going to shoot. There's no way he doesn't. Just over the bar, and I mean just. Joe Linton, who got ourselves the equaliser a few minutes into the second half. Botman in the way. Tonali. Madison. Well, we did get a late goal in the round of 16 first leg against Benfica. Gordon's 90th plus 3rd minute winner. But what happens late on here? Whatever happens, we've done well away from home in the first leg. Even if we lose. I don't want to lose though, you feel. Header on! And Nick Pope had to be careful, it's near post. Pope away. Isak's header, not quite as good as... Do the fans believe? Do the fans believe? Newcastle need all the gods upon them. Oh shit. He's going on here. Livramento's header's crucial. Down by Carreras. Carreras turning, twisting. Joe Linton denies him. Madison. 5 minutes left. Is there one more twist in this so-called Newcastle fairy tale Champions League campaign? Danny Carvajal in there strongly. No! Oh, Pope is there. He throws it. Isak. Gordon sent his man sliding. The 89th minute of 90. That should be it. I don't think anyone's going to get any more chances from here. Maybe one last shot for Benfica. Bodies on the line now. Where's the whistle? Full time. 2-2. That second half was a lot better from Newcastle. Those 2 goals crucial. Benfica did hit back, but a draw is very good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We won 3 out of 4 games, 2 massive Premier League games, an FA Cup semi, and drew the first leg of the Champions League semi. Next stream, we should be playing the Champions League semi-final, second leg, a few Premier League games. But I think there's only 2 more games left until the end of the season, boys. So, look forward to it. Love you all, have a good evening, and might see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.